all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video, we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp message on Razorpay payment and create ConvertKit subscriber. So are you also using Razorpay to sell your products online? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here, I'm doing the same. I'm running an edutech company and I sell my products online like the online courses on my Razorpay account. So now what I want is that as soon as a new payment is captured in my Razorpay account, which is as soon as someone purchases my course, automatically with the help of the same student details, a new subscriber should be created in my ConvertKit, and also they should receive an automated WhatsApp message so that I don't lose them. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Razorpay, ConvertKit and Vati. So we are going to use Vati to send WhatsApp message. So I'm going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language with the help of an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp message on Razorpay payment and create a ConvertKit subscriber. So as you know that I'm running a edutech company, and in an edutech company, engaging students right after they make the payment for an online course is crucial for maintaining their interest. So to streamline this, I want to set up this automation. So what I want is that as soon as the new course is purchased in my Razorpay account, automatically with the help of the same details, a new subscriber should be created in my ConvertKit, and also my client or my student should receive an automated WhatsApp message. So yes, to do all of this, I have simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here, and as soon as we are going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly, but in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account, and as soon as we are going to do this, you can see that it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button which is create workflow, and now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to send WhatsApp message on Razorpay payment and create a ConvertKit subscriber. And then we are going to click on create, and as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for a trigger application, I'm going to select it as Razorpay because I want that as soon as a new payment is made or the course is purchased from my Razorpay account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on which the workflow gets triggered. So over here I'm going to select the trigger event as payment captured, and as soon as we're going to do this, you can see that it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Razorpay account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what we have to do is first we are going to copy this webhook URL, and then we are going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your Razorpay account and navigate to webhook. So I'm going to put my Razorpay account, and now from the left side bar we have to go on developers, and as soon as we're going to go on developers, you can see API and webhooks. So you have to go on webhooks right over here, and as soon as we are going to open up webhooks, you can see all the webhooks that I've already created. So I'm going to add a new webhook right over here. For that we are going to click on add new webhook, and now it is asking me for the webhook URL. So we're going to paste the URL we copied from our workflow, and now it is asking me for the secret. So if you wish, you can definitely add a secret right over here, but I don't wish to. It is saying alert email, so I'm going to keep it as this. It is saying active events. So over here you can see that in our help text it is saying now select payment captured from active events. So you have to select payment captured right over here, and as soon as we are going to select payment captured, we are going to click on create webhook. And now after clicking on create webhook, yes, you can see webhook saved successfully. So yes, we have successfully saved the webhook, and this means that we have successfully created a connection between our Razorpay account and our Pabbly's workflow. But over here you can see that it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission. So in order to do this test submission, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Razorpay account, go to payment pages and select the course for which I want to create this automation. So over here I'm going to show you all my courses which I'm offering for my edutech company, and as you can see that these are all the courses. So I'm going to create this automation for this course which is digital. Over here you can see mastering marketing. So I'm going to open this course right from here, and then we are going to copy this page URL of our course, and then we are going to open this in a new tab to do the test submission. So I'm going to open this, and then we are going to do the test submission with the demo details. So for the first name, I'm going to keep it as demo, last name as user, email as demoUser@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, I'm going to keep it as this. And after entering all of this, we are going to click on pay 999, and as soon as we are going to click on pay 999, as you can see that it is asking me to select the payment method. So I'm going to select the payment method as card right over here. And now we are going to enter the card number and another card details. So for the month, I'm going to enter it as this. The year, we are going to enter the CVV, and now it is saying card holder name, so I'm going to keep it as this. And now we are going to click on continue, and as soon as we are going to click on continue, over here you can see that this is my card and it is saying sending OTP. So it is sending me the OTP, and now we have to enter the OTP right over here. So I'm going to enter the OTP and then click on continue, and as soon as we are going to enter the OTP and click on continue, it is saying submitting OTP, and yes, you can see payment successful. So yes, we have successfully did this test submission and purchased this course which is mastering marketing. So now what has happened is that Razorpay has sent the details of this submission to our workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. So I'm going to open my workflow right over here, and yes, you can see Pabbly captured the response A. And as you can see, over here is the number that we entered, the first name, the last name. Over here you can see the email, you can see the method by which the payment is made, and another details. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now we are going to move on towards our action step. But before moving towards our main action step, which is sending WhatsApp message and creating a ConvertKit subscriber, first I want to add a filter condition right over here in my workflow, because I only want to create this automation for a particular course which is this mastering marketing. So that's why we're going to enter a filter condition right over here in my workflow. For that I'm going to look for filter. So filter is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to add conditions in your workflow. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as filter values, and then we are going to click on connect. So what has happened is that in the response which we have received, we haven't received the name of the course, so by which we are going to add a filter right over here. So we are going to add the filter for price right over here. So over here in my edutech company, I offer many courses, but as you can see, the price of all the courses are different. So some of the course prices 999, some of the course prices 599, 799. So there are different course prices. So I want to create a filter with the help of price only, and for my mastering marketing course, the filter would be 999. So this is the price. So I'm going to select the same filter. So for the label, I'm going to select it as amount right over here, and as you can see, the amount is 99900. But you must be wondering that the amount was 999.00 right over here. Then why it is showing 99900 in our workflow? Because while capturing the response from Razorpay, it eliminates the decimal values. So that's why it is showing the same. So we are going to select the same right over here. And now for the filter type, we are going to select it as equals to, and then we are going to enter the value right over here, which is 99900. So now what has happened is that if the amount is equals to this, then only this workflow will move on further. So now I'm going to click on save and send test request right over here, and as soon as we are going to do this, yes, you can see message condition is true. Yes, condition is that's why true, because the amount is 99900. But if the course is purchased of 599, then this will show condition is false. So yes, we have successfully completed this filter step, and now we are going to move on forward and move towards our main action step, which is creating a ConvertKit subscriber. So I'm going to search for ConvertKit right over here to create a subscriber. So I'm going to search my action application, and as you can see, ConvertKit. So we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as add subscriber to a sequence, because I want to add subscriber to my particular sequence. Over here, I'm going to show you the sequence too, which I've created. As you can see, I want to add students to this, which is master marketing students. So I'm going to add them to this sequence. So I'm going to click on connect right over here, and as soon as we are going to click on connect, it is saying add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your ConvertKit account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API key and the API secret. So over here we are going to follow the help text to get it. It is saying you can find the keys by logging to your ConvertKit account. After login, go to your account settings. So I'm going to open my ConvertKit account, and now you have to go on settings. So I'm going to go over here on this profile and then settings, and as soon as we are going to open account settings right over here, you can see in the left side bar we have to go on this, which is developers. So I'm going to go on developer again, and now it is saying your API key and the API secret. So I'm going to copy both of this, and then we are going to paste it right over here in our workflow. So I'm going to paste the API key, and same we are going to do for the API secret. And now after pasting both of this, we are going to click on save, and as soon as we are going to click on save, you can see that we have successfully connected our ConvertKit account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the sequence ID. So as I told you right now that I'm going to add the students in this sequence, which is master marketing students. So I'm going to add them over here. So I'm going to select the same, and now it is asking me for the email. So I'm going to enter the email right over here, but we are not going to enter it manually. We are going to map it. So what is mapping? So mapping is a feature by Pabbly, which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step, where we selected Razorpay as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our previous application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm going to give you an example. Okay, over here it is asking me for the email. So let's suppose that I'm going to enter the email as demoUser@pabblytudes.com right over here manually. Suppose I'm going to enter it like this, then this will not change with every new response received, because this is a static information and I have entered it manually. But if we are going to map it from the previous response, I'm going to look for it, and as you can see the same. So let's suppose that we are going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change, because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. We are going to map the first name to, I'm going to look for first name right over here in my search and map data. I'm going to look for it, and as you can see demo, so we are going to map it. And now it is saying to choose a tag. So if you wish, you can definitely choose a tag, but I don't wish to add a tag, so I'm going to leave it as blank, and also this is not the required field. And now we are going to map the last name. I'm going to look for it, and as you can see the user, so we are going to map it. We are going to map the mobile number too. I'm going to search for it, and as you can see the same, so we are going to map it. And after mapping all the required details, I'm going to click on save and send as request. And as soon as we are going to do so, yes, you can see that we have successfully created a new subscriber in our ConvertKit with the same details. So to check this, I'm going to open my ConvertKit. I'm going to go on grow and then subscribers. So I'm going to check for the new subscriber added, and yes, you can see a new subscriber added, demoUser@pabblytudes.com. And I'm going to look that is this subscriber added in my sequence or not. So I'm going to go on sequences right over here, and yes, you can see that we have successfully added this same subscriber to our sequence too. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our this action step, and now we are going to move towards the another action step. And now for the action application, I'm going to select it as Vati, because I want to send a WhatsApp message to all my students. So for that, I'm going to use Vati right over here. You can use any another application such as AI Sensi, or else you can also use WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to use Vati right now, and now it is asking me for the action event. So I'm going to select it as send template message, and then we are going to click on connect, and again it is asking me for the same. So if you have already connected your Vati account, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection. Again it is asking me for the API endpoint and the access token. So again we are going to follow this help text, and it is saying navigate to the top of your Vati dashboard, click on the hamburger icon, and then go on the API docs, and you will find your API endpoint. And same goes for access token. So I'm going to open my Vati account, and as soon as we are going to open this over here, you can see API docs. So we have to go on this API docs, and as soon as we are going to come here, you can see the access token and the API endpoint. So I'm going to copy copy both of this and then we are going to paste it right over here in my workflow. So I'm going to paste the API endpoint and then the access token. And now after pasting both of this, we are going to click on save. And as soon as we are going to click on save, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Vati account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the WhatsApp number. So I'm going to again map the number of my customer right over here. I'm going to look for it and map it. We are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the template. So over here you can see that I've created a template. I'm going to open my templates and over here you can see that I've created a template which is notification message to the student. So I'm going to use this same template right over here. You can see the full template and you can see also a variable right over here. So we are going to move towards it. First we are going to select the template right over here, which is confirmation message to the student. And now it is asking me for the broadcast name. So I'm going to enter the broadcast name as confirmation message. So I'm going to enter it. And now it is asking me for the custom parameters. So to let you know what does this means, I'm going to open my template. And as you can see that this is my template, but you can also notice that student name is in curly brackets right over here because this is a variable right over here. So what I want is that with every new purchase made, the student name should be changed and all of my student should receive a more personalized WhatsApp message. So I'm going to map this student name right over here in my workflow under the custom parameters. But over here you can see that in the help text it is showing me how to do this. So first I'm going to copy this. Let's suppose I'm going to copy this right from here and then we are going to paste it over here in our custom parameters. So it is saying name. So over here we have name, our customer parameter as student name. So we are going to copy this right from here and then we are going to paste it over here instead of color. And after pasting the name, it is saying value. So now we have to enter the value which we want to enter instead of student name. So I'm going to map the name of my customer right over here. As you can see demo, we are going to map it, put a space and then user. And after doing this, we are going to click on save and send test request. So as you can see that I have only a single custom parameter right over here in my template. That's why I've mapped single. But if you have multiple, you can put a comma and repeat the same step again. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, you can see that we have successfully sent a confirmation message to the student. But as you can see that this is a dummy phone number. So I'm just going to replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number so that I can show you the message received and the response received. So I'm just going to replace this and now we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, yes, you can see that we have successfully received a message. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check that if we have received the message or not, and I'm going to show you the message too. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp right from here and yes, you can see that we have successfully received a new WhatsApp message. Hi demo user. So yes, this was the name of our student and you can see the rest of the message. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, but I'll just test this workflow once and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So what we are going to do is I'm going to open my Razorpay account and we are going to do another test submission. So I'm going to refresh this and do another test submission right over here. So I'm going to do another test submission. So for the first name, I'm going to keep it as test, last name as user, email as testuser@pabblytudes.com, and this is the phone number. And then we are going to click on pay 999 again, and as soon as we're going to do so, you can see it is asking me for the payment method. So I'm going to select it as card. Again, we are going to enter the card details, and now after entering the card details, we are going to click on continue. And as soon as we're going to click on continue, again it is saying sending OTP. So we're going to enter the OTP again right over here and click on continue. And as soon as we're going to click on continue again, it is saying submitting OTP and yes, confirming payment. So yes, it is saying this will take few seconds, so I'm going to wait for few seconds, and yes, you can see payment successful. So yes, we have successfully completed this payment and successfully purchased this course as test user. And also with this, we have successfully did this test submission. So now what this means is that Razorpay has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further created a new ConvertKit subscriber and sent a student an automated WhatsApp message. So I'm going to open my ConvertKit and WhatsApp and check for the details added. So I'm going to open my ConvertKit right from here. We are going to go back and look for the new subscriber created, which is testuser@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to refresh this subscribers page right from here, and yes, you can see total subscribers got 6, and over here is testuser@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to open it and look that if it has been added to the sequence or not, and yes, you can see that it has been added to the sequence too. And now I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the WhatsApp message sent, and yes, you can see hi test user, great news, your payment is successful. So yes, we have successfully sent 2 WhatsApp message, one to test user and one to demo user. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. So for the trigger application, we selected Razorpay. For the trigger event, we selected payment captured. For the action application, we selected filter, ConvertKit and Vati, because I wanted that as soon as a new payment is captured in my Razorpay account, automatically with the help of the same details, a new subscriber should be created in my ConvertKit and my student should receive an automated WhatsApp message. And I added filter because I only wanted to create this automation for a single course. So yes, this setup allows me to follow up with my targeted email campaigns, course updates and additional resources, ensuring that students are supported and engaged throughout their learning journey. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and over here you can see the 2 subscribers I added during this video with the help of my workflow in my ConvertKit, and you can see the 2 WhatsApp message I sent, one to test user and one to demo user right over here with the help of my workflow. So if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video, and for a reference I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.